Well, hi everybody. I wanted to do a quick video on a new product I tried. It's from Steel FX. It's a product made to replicate a case-hardened look. Um, this is a receiver off an Iver Johnson 12 gauge. I've used the copper FX and the flame FX on it. It has a lot more copper color than a true case-hardened receiver would have. But for an old Iver Johnson shotgun that's going to be worth a couple $100 at the most restored, and when it was going to cost me $450 to have the receiver cased hardened, it was a kind of a no-brainer. This receiver was not going to get case hardened. Uh, this product is really interesting. Uh, it's a true patina. It stains the metal. It's a little bit like gun bluing. How gun blue will rust the metal blue. This stains the metal in different colors. Um, you do some nice patterns. You just kind of whatever you want to try, you can try. Uh, you wipe on the copper FX first and just leave it on the receiver for just a few seconds. Then you wipe it off with some water. I actually ran it under the sink and wiped it off with a rag to get it clean. And after you get the copper FX on it, you go back with any of numerous patinas they have. I used the Flame FX, and it has a little darker, some of the more rainbow colors. The bottom came out really nicely. Not sure if you can see it in the video, but there are some very nice colors in there. And you just do one side at a time or a section at a time, and you can leave the Flame FX on for just a couple seconds or maybe, I don't know, maybe 15, 20 seconds. It affects the color the longer you leave it on. And I just started with the bottom, did one side, the other side, and just tried to come up with a pattern that worked. I like this. It does not look original, but it's going to be just fine for this old shotgun. Uh, I didn't have a lot of choices. Either blue it or try this, and I tried this. I like it. I'll be happy with it. Right now, the barrel is out being hot blued. When that comes back, the rest of the gun's ready to go. I'll get it back together. Maybe do a short video after that. I had the receiver down to actually I had it down to bare metal. I had it polished. It looked almost like it had been nickel plated. And I had to rough it up just a bit with some 800 grit wet dry paper just to get the surface just not so polished. And the patina is actually into the metal. It's not a paint. It's in the metal. You can oil it. I've got a clear coat on here. There's some flaws in the clear coat. I tried to get it better, but I couldn't. On this little receiver, you can't polish it out much. You get out towards the edges with your buffer, and you'll knock it right off the edges. So this is what it is. It looks really nice. I'm happy with it. The products I used are it's the Copper FX. The website to get this is steelfxpatinas.com. He has a video on YouTube about doing a receiver. And this is a product I also used then, the Flame FX. I got the 4-ounce jars. You can buy it in 2-ounce jars. It would cut the cost. I got a kit, had a couple extra colors in it. Blue black, which I did not use. I tried it. It didn't do much for me. And the blue halo, which is really nice. I used a lot of this. This container was full, 4 ounces, and you can see there's only about a fourth of it left. I did a lot of experimenting on some mild steel I picked up at the hardware store to check the patterns. And I liked the Flame FX better just on top of the Copper FX. So that's what I have. I understand it's not going to be for everybody. This may not be something you do on a fine firearm, a real collector's item. But this is great. I've actually thought perhaps I should go buy a cheap new revolver and try to get the frame sanded down and do something like this on a cheap revolver to see how it came out. It might be fun to try. But this is the Copper FX with the blue flame on top. I'm going to slip the stock on real quick just to show you how it might blend with the stock. I had this whole shotgun ready to go together except for the barrel. I think you can see that, you know, the wood complements the receiver's color, the receiver colors nicely. And I look forward to getting this together and seeing how it comes out. I think I'm going to hang this shotgun on the wall. When I put it back together, I'll probably just leave the firing pin out of it and hang it on the wall. This shotgun hung above the bedroom door at my aunt and uncle's farmhouse when I was a kid. And it just hung there. Every time I was there, the shotgun was hanging on the nails above the door. And if he heard something going after the chickens in the night, he'd grab the shotgun and go outside and see what he could eliminate. But that's it. Copper FX with the Flame FX on top of it. I might do a short video once I get the gun together. And thanks for watching.